What's up, everyone? My name is Jordan Carroll, aka the Remote Job Coach, and today we're going to be talking about FlexJobs. If you're a remote job seeker, you're probably wondering what is the best remote job board online. And you won't have to look far online to find that FlexJobs is rated at or near the top of any list of remote job boards. Now, FlexJobs is a paid subscription service, and it's an online job directory that focuses on flexible and remote work. And in today's video, I'm going to give you a detailed behind the scenes of what it looks like so that you know what you're getting into with FlexJobs before you invest. I'll also tell you why it's my favorite remote job board when finding remote jobs for my clients, and also how to get up to 50% off of your subscription. Let's dive in. First things first, a lot of people ask, is FlexJobs legit? To answer that question, FlexJobs is not a scam. They've been around since 2007, and they also have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. At the current moment, they have over 27,000 jobs listed for over 5,700 different companies. Now, all those jobs and companies are vetted by the people at FlexJobs, and the company's also been featured in a lot of mainstream media like Forbes, USA Today, Fast Company, CNBC, and the Wall Street Journal. So you can rest easy knowing that they are legit. The second question a lot of people have is, how much does FlexJobs cost? Well, there's a lot of different pricing models depending on your level of commitment, and they're supremely flexible. You can try for a week for $7, you can try for a month for $15, you can try for 3 for about $30, and you can try for up to a year for only $50. And FlexJobs pretty much always has promotions going on. I am a FlexJobs partner myself, so they send me different links when they have coupons that they want to advertise. At this time of the filming, there are holiday offers that are up to 50% off of the subscription price. So I will leave any information related to the coupons and the dates that they are available in the description below. Now, some people have asked, can FlexJobs guarantee you a job? First and foremost, no one can guarantee you a job. No one's going to guarantee that you can do the work to stand out and actually apply and go through the interview process and all those things, but they do offer a satisfaction guarantee. So if you are not happy with the subscription for any reason, you can send them an email and they will go ahead and refund your money within 30 days. What I love about FlexJobs is that their policies are really reasonable and fair. Along with their pricing, it's also incredibly affordable. Okay, so now we're in the part where I'm going to take you through the back end of FlexJobs and show you what it looks like behind the scenes, just so that you know what you're getting into. Now, I'm not going to go through everything, but I'm going to go through what I view to be some of the most important features and benefits of this site, and we're going to start out with the dashboard. So this is what you're going to see when you initially log into FlexJobs. Now, the first thing I'm going to focus on is here, the new jobs of interest right below me. These are going to be different jobs that, based on what you've put in your resume profile and your settings, will be the most recent jobs that match. So every time that you log in, you're going to have new jobs of interest. So it's important to keep that resume section updated with exactly what it is that you are looking for. Now, as we continue to go down here, you're also going to see the activity log. And one of the cool things about the activity log is that it keeps everything in one place as far as what you've done on the site to search for jobs, to save jobs, to apply. And that's really helpful because if you've ever been in a situation where you've found a job or an application that you really liked on a site, but then you didn't save it for some reason, or it got X'd out, or your computer froze and you lost that, this is a really good way to keep it all in one place, where you can not only just see where you viewed certain jobs, but also where you've applied, and you can save very specific searches. And then you're going to have your resume profile here, where you can add the profile of whatever it is that you're looking for, along with the categories, and you can go in and update that at any time. And then there's a bunch of kind of other little things that the FlexJobs has here on their dashboard, including the job search checklist, which just reminds you of different things to keep in mind. There's just kind of courses and things to keep you on track, as well as soft skills tests here at the bottom to kind of test your knowledge. They've got 35 free lessons that you can take down there. There's a lot of other things here on the right side that I'm not really going to go into, other than the Learning Center, which has, again, courses and guides and webinars that can help you stay sharp. And I just like the fact that they have all these resources there. It's something that can get a little bit overwhelming. So make sure that you use things just when you need them, not try to dive and go into all these wormholes of what everything means, but it's all there to help you. Okay, so now let's move on to the advanced search, and honestly, this is where I spend the most of my time, where you can rearrange keywords and find different ways to make the most specific search you can, and you find that up here on the upper right where it says advanced search. So this is going to be a really important place for you to go during your time on FlexJobs. So I'll see you in there. Okay, so now this is what it's going to look like when you're in the advanced search options. This has all the different criteria of what you're going to be searching. And on the upper left here, you can see there is a little section called keywords. I'm going to put myself right over there so you can tell. So now with keywords, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, and let's just give you an example, because this part is one of the most important that you have to get right, because whatever you put in here, FlexJobs is going to search throughout all the listings, and that's what it's going to show you. And the better you can be, more specific you can be with these criteria, including keywords, is going to give you better results. So I'm going to press search for jobs, and then once I get here, now let's take a look at what we've got. First thing that I want you to take a note of is that this comes back with over 6,300 different results. That would tell us that was not a great search. It's not a very specific search because it's coming up with so many different results. However, when I look at these results as far as relevancy, I can tell on the front page, these are all product manager jobs. So that's great, right? Not quite, because even if these are relevant, you can tell by looking at this top one here, this is from October 27th. So at the time that I am filming this, it's late December. So you don't want anything that's back from October. We need to create better parameters in our job search. So I'm going to go back to our advanced search options here. And now what we're going to do is we've still got product manager in there. We're going to change some of these other things. I'm going to go specifically in a US location. I'm going to look in Arizona just for shits and gigs. I'm also going to open up some of these other ones so you can see. You can click employee, freelance, temporary. I'm going to go employee, and then with categories down here, there is over 50 different categories that you can choose. I'm going to choose computer and IT, and then career level. Let's say that I'm experienced, but I also could be a manager. I also could be a senior level manager. So you can add multiple filters, and that's going to broaden up the search a bit. And this one's pretty cool because at the bottom here, you can select different award-winning employers. So FlexJobs basically has different employers, whether that be the top 100 remote, the diversity friendly, the healthy lifestyle cultures. It has different ways that it classifies employers that list jobs on their platform. So that's pretty cool because you can get very specific there, and then you can even go up and you can exclude words. I personally don't ever do that just because there's not words that I'm looking to exclude. And then you can go international. So this one's really cool, and this is one of the best features because I think as far as filtering and looking for what we call anywhere remote jobs, or jobs that can be done anywhere around the world, 100% remote, you can segment by that and find jobs in that way. It's a really cool feature because a lot of the remote job boards out there don't do it as great as FlexJobs does. But we'll keep that unselected because we put Arizona in the location, and that just means that any job that comes up you can do in Arizona, US. Like that's what that will mean based on whatever it is that we segment here. And then work schedule, let's choose full-time, and then remote work level. You can do 100% remote work, remote during pandemic, option for remote work, all these different levels. Let's do 100%. And willingness to travel, we'll keep that unselected. So now when I press search for jobs, it's going to be 470 results as opposed to 6,300. That is a lot more specific and a lot more targeted, which is great. Again, I'm going to still get these same few ones here on the relevancy, but when I go back here, I want to search by date search. So if you look up here, there's a date and relevancy filter here. What I want is the date. I want the date to reflect the most recent listings that we have on here. So I click that, and now it's going to give me, okay, this one was December 21st. But again, it's searching the entire listings. So one of the things you need to be aware of is that it's going to look for the word product. It's going to look for the word manager. So wherever it finds those, either in a sequence or even alone, in here, it's gonna add that. And so some of these, they may not look like product manager jobs, right? Like security engineer, senior cloud DevOps engineer, like these ones are not product manager roles. So the better you can get at segmenting and using keywords, now we're gonna start seeing a few. So like senior product manager, technical program manager. So we just need to be very specific in there and do the best we can with filtering. And it's not perfect, but FlexJobs does offer a really, really robust ability to filter certain jobs. So now to finish off the last parts of this video, I wanted to take you through the find jobs section up here. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these little tabs or even all of these tabs, just a couple that I think are kind of fun to look at. So one is the new jobs of interest. This was also on the dashboard, but you can go in here and look at it in a more robust way. Here at mine, it says I've got 883 new jobs of interest. And then as I go down, it's going to show me the job listing, the company name, when it was posted, all those different things, which is cool. And then I'm going to go over to 100 surprising jobs. This is a really, really cool tab here because it's going to show you you a lot of different jobs that you wouldn't think would be remote. Like one of these is online colorist. So it's for someone who has a cosmetology license and wants to help people with their hair online. And I think there's probably a lot of cosmetologists out there who during the pandemic, when they couldn't go to a salon or they couldn't meet with people, would have loved to be remote and probably didn't even know that this was available. I certainly didn't. So it's really cool to see some of these interesting, surprising jobs that are posted here. I have a free Facebook group where I post different remote jobs, and I pull a lot from here for that reason, is because a lot of the people in the group are looking to transition to remote but don't know that they actually can. Now let's hop over to the research companies tab, and I think this one is really cool because as you're getting to know different companies that hire remotely, one of the best things you can do is research the companies really well. And as we go down here, we're going to see United Health Group as one of the first, and you'll notice they have these like badges. It's essentially for different things that FlexJobs recognizes them for. They have the headquarters and then they have a small description, but then once I click on the United Health Group, it's going to show me even more information about the company here with the summary, the different types of work flexibility that's offered, and also success stories. If you go down, they're even going to show you the different jobs that are available, and as well as the old jobs, and you can see who's getting hired at this company and for what types of positions. Okay, so the last one on here that I'm going to go through is the gig jobs. Now, FlexJobs is not a site for gig jobs, but they do have a robust list of all the freelance gig economy platforms. DoorDash, for instance, is an on-demand food delivery service a lot of people would know about in the US, but a lot of people also value just the flexibility to work when they want to work. It's not always just about remote. It's about getting more flexible work. So even to start, a lot of people are finding that things like Instacart or TaskRabbit or DoorDash is a good way to set your own hours, at least, because that gives you a little bit more flexibility. Them just having all of this in one place is a really, really cool resource for anybody who's looking for that. All right, last few things here about FlexJobs is the member perks. So this is something that's located also on the dashboard. And you can go in here and they have a bunch of basically pre-negotiated offers with 60 different companies. Gives you potentially a nice discount. It's not a reason why I would get FlexJobs, but there's all these little hidden pieces of value that you can get from FlexJobs in general. And they also have a mobile app that they are developing. It's in beta right now. It's going to be interesting to see what it looks like once it's finally out, but I just wanted to say that that's on the horizon, so you can expect that probably in 2021. Now the final and most important question, is FlexJobs worth the money? In short, my answer is an absolute yes. You have nothing to lose because they have a satisfaction guarantee, and the amount that you have to invest to even just get started is really insignificant compared to the value that you're going to get out of the site. And because the site monetizes through their subscription services, they can pay people to go through all the jobs and go through the companies and make sure that it's all legit. That means you're not going to find remote job scams on here. Everything is hand screened and there's not any advertisements. Plus, in order to do a job search properly, you need to have the right tools, and it's a really good idea to invest in yourself and invest in the things that are going to help you save time. But just because you have FlexJobs is not everything. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to find a job, and you need to still have the proper strategy to execute. And that's where I come in. My name is, again, Jordan Carroll, the remote job coach. I help high-performing professionals find remote jobs and learn a strategy to stand out amongst the thousands of other people that are applying for the same positions. Whether you're going to use this tool, FlexJobs, or not, you can reach out to me for a free strategy session at theremotejobcoach.com. And make sure you check out all the discount codes that I'm going to leave in the description if you are interested in FlexJobs. Let me know in the comments if this video was helpful and if I should do reviews and walkthroughs of other remote job boards online that are useful to remote job seekers. Have you used FlexJobs yourself? Let me know what you think, and until next time, keep wandering, you're not lost.